and action.
Hello, my name is Candle, and I'm welcoming you into an adventure in along the river run of Finnegans Wake. I'm going to talk to all of you as if you had never heard of Finnegans Wake, and I'm going to talk to all of you as if you know everything about Finnegans Wake, as if you've read it, as if you've studied it. Finnegans Wake is a book by James Joyce, which I am going to tell you absolutely nothing about. This is unlike any literature thing, hopefully, that you've ever been subjected to or had the pleasure of doing. It speaks for itself, as all works of art, all works of literature should speak for themselves. As soon as someone says, oh, this is what he meant, or what was Bick doing when he was, writing one of his songs, what was happening in his life, it doesn't matter, because you can't always get what you want, but try sometime, you may find you get what you need. And that's, that says it all, what happened in his life. So people spend their whole existence, some of them waste their whole existence, although I'm sure they get a thrill out of it, but in studying, especially Finnegans Wake, because Finnegans Wake is not something to be studied. It is something like life to be experienced. Like anything, like life, like love. You can study love, you can think about love, you can analyze love, but it's only love. That is how I approach Finnegans Wake, and that is how I'm going to I'll use the word channel, not channel, but this is how I'm going to bring it to you. I'm not going to interpret it. I'm not going to tell you what I think about it, because what I think about it is my business. What you think about it is your business. And even what James Joyce thought about it is his business, because he brought through this amazing key to, I hate using these words, but I have to use them, key to consciousness, key to the way our brain, the way our spirit, the way our mind interprets reality. That he said it in the dream world, that he said it with all the metaphors and all of the experiences and all the history and all the facts, was the stuff that he used to make this amazing work of art. He did not know what he was doing. He was, as Mozart was, as any genius was, a wonderful channel for bringing it through from the source. I'm going to read the whole Finnegans Wake in this series, not this 30 hours, so don't worry. We'll do it a segment at a time. I'm going to read it without my interpretation. I'm going to read it without, I call it between Scylla and Charybdis, between the Scylla of reason, of scholarship, of interpretation, and the Charybdis of emotion, which I won't read it with an Irish accent. I'll read it with just kind of a middle English accent, just flat. I won't put my emotional interpretation into it, nor will I put my intellectual interpretation into it. To me, that's the bad parent, the bad mother, and the good mother, the bad father and the bad mother. Let the kid be and express who the kid is. That's what Finnegans Wake is. Why me? I have a particular affinity for the work and for James Joyce. Without going into woo-woo stuff, I am not an avatar of his. I do not channel him, but I work from the same source of the field. I tune into the same source of the field as he tuned into. And the fact that he died a couple of weeks before I was born, and we have the same birthday, is nice, coincidental, maybe. So I offer this to you because I think it's important in our world. We have been subjected to so much material, literature, movies, news, you know all this stuff that comes into us. It shapes our brains. It shapes who we are. All this material. In reality, we, as you all know this, we have been brainwashed by our culture into thinking a certain way and seeing things a certain way. Well, what this book does is it erases that. It shatters that. You'll see as I read it, and those of you who know it know this already. It undoes all the logical, all the cultural, all the beautiful, all the horrible, all the lies, and all the truths by jamming into our brains so much and so delightfully that it short circuits. We can't keep up with it. Our little mind can't keep up with it. And that's where deprogramming comes in. Suddenly, whoa, we have to go back to our own original mind. And then when we come out of it and look at the world and look at our people and look at ourselves, it's from our point of view, whatever that original point of view was. Now, I go in the face of decades of scholarship, thousands of people all over the world with their PhDs, and they're analyzing every little word and every little reference in Finnegans Wake. It's a whole industry. And I say, let it go. Go to the beach. Get out of your libraries. Go to the beach. Take the book. Forget everything you've ever studied about it. And just start reading it again. Now, in this series, I am going to read it to you out loud. So your part in this, if you choose to be a part of this, is simply to listen. Close your eyes, open your eyes, and listen to the text. Let it do its job, and let your mind, relax and flow downstream. Since it is a river run, this is what it's all about. And if you have the text, you can choose to follow the text in the book or not. Either way is fine, but at a certain point, let even the text go and listen. And I would love to hear back from you any of your reactions, because this will be an ongoing mutual endeavor that I and you, any of you or all of you, are involved in. And if anything changes or if you have things to say, let me know and we'll add it to the mix. So thank you. I'm Candle, and thank you.